What's going on, guys? I'm pretty sure you can hear in the background it's raining, but nonetheless, I'm not going to let that stop me from doing my video. So what I'm going to talk about today is justification. Beware, beware, beware. Justification is a tool that people with lower mindsets use to validate their thoughts or reasons of what they're saying or their point of view. Justification is very toxic, and it is not a good reason to explain something or back something up. So, not too long ago, I kind of had like an encounter with a family member about something real dumb, petty. It was about bags and using them. And so, like, what I do is, like, normally once I unpack my grocery bags or whatever, I usually shred the bags because there's no real need for them or no real use for them. And so this family member goes on saying, "Why are you doing that? I could use that bag." And I'm like, I've told them before, like, this is my trash, and it's like, you don't really need to use them. It's like, you got all, I didn't say this next part, but it's like, you got all these other bags and stuff that you're not using, so why are you accumulating stuff that you don't need? And so, they go on, try to say negative things about me being ungrateful, things of that nature. I don't really pay that much mind anymore. Because don't get me wrong, like, I love my family and whatnot, and truly care for them. But it's just certain things that they might say or do that it's going to make you mad. Or it's like, why are they even saying this in the first place? So it's like, I don't too much try to dwell upon it, because things like that, all those negative and toxic things that they say, can impact you mentally. And your mental health is just as important as your physical health. So that's why I don't do that. And to get a better understanding of justification, even though this isn't really a justification type of parable or story that I'm about to say, but it's like I know I'm screwing this up, but it's like with the young girl asking her mom, like, about putting the turkey in the oven. It's like, well, why is it that you cut this part of the turkey off? And she's like, well, because my mom did it. So she asked her mom's mom, which is her grandma, like, the exact same thing. So why is it that you cut this part of the turkey off, like, when you about to put it in the oven? And then I think she asked her, or she said her mom did it. I can't remember. But nonetheless, let's just say her grandmother's mother said that she did it. And so she goes up to her great grandmother and asks her the same question. And then so she asked her, well, why is it that you cut this part of the turkey off? Well, it's because if I wouldn't be able to, she said she wouldn't be able to fit the turkey into the container or the pan if she didn't cut it off. And so, in a sense, that's kind of how justification works. It's like, you say one thing, but it's like you try to justify it with something else. I mean, I'm using that in reference as to, like, the mom and the grandmother. Like, the justification, it's pretty much being used because you really don't have no real or definite or justifiable answer. It's like a just because answer. And so just because, that's just, your opinion or your thoughts about it. That doesn't necessarily make it the actual truth or something factual. It's just, that's just how you're feeling at that point in time, or being, or your standpoint. And so that's how justification is a deadly and toxic tool, because you're not really basing it off of some sort of truth. You're just basing it off of you and your opinions. And that's not necessarily the way to go. So justification, beware of it. Try to avoid it at all possible costs. And I hope y'all learned something from this or gained something from this. And I'll catch y'all later.